Sorry. I'm ready whenever you are. You were recording, weren't you?
Okay, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Mixed Race Podcast, episode 3, because we remembered this time.
You remembered this time.
Yeah, right.
You remembered, Dan.
Yeah, I know.
Come on now.
I can't count.
No, he can't. This is why he doesn't wear suits.
Man, we don't need to go into this every time.
Oh, we will. We will until you wear a suit, Mr. Cloud Plays. Until you wear a suit, we will keep bringing this up.
But guys, if you're an audio listener here on Spotify, then you're just not getting the full immersion of these podcasts. My guy has come in a full, what is that, black, white? Makes it look great.
It's a grey and it's a grey suit with like checkered grey, black stripes.
Man's gone straight out of the freaking market. White shirt, black tie, bush. Not messing around.
And it's custom with the little drip on the inside.
Ooh,
the little funky look. Little funky flowers on the inside, you know.
Okay. Man's flashing P. We get it. Okie dokie, guys. Like we said, welcome back to episode 3. This one is going to be an interesting one because gaming is just becoming a little bit more controversial every time we wake up. So there's so much going on in the scene. But if you happen to have just listened to us and found us the first time and you're over on Spotify, then make sure you hit the follow button and rate the podcast as high as you possibly can. Generally a 5-star, except nothing less. Just saying. Also found out you can comment on Spotify. So let us know what you guys think to the podcast in the comment section to that. That's an interesting one to say the least. And if you guys are watching on YouTube and happen to be really unlucky in seeing our muggy faces every single week, then make sure you drop that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But with that being said, we're going to jump on into the segments inside of this bloody podcast, which is I'm not looking forward to. This is first segment is a top 5. And
before we do, right, come on, now. Before we get into anything, any of the topics,
to it, bro.
we're gonna do this top 5, guys. So for those who are joining us back, I'm sure you remembered Mr. Cloud Plays put me in the deep end, and well, I said put me. He absolutely threw me in the deep end.
Baldur's Gate came second, guys. Baldur's Gate came second.
I don't want to talk about it again. If you guys are curious, go watch the previous episode or listen to it if you're avid listeners on Spotify. But I've come back with revenge.
Oh no.
And today's top 5 topic, Mr. Cloud Plays, will be pizza toppings.
Oh crap.
Oh indeed. Now, for those watching on YouTube, there will be annotations somewhere listing the order Mr. Cloud Plays picks. But if you don't know how this goes, I'll say some pizza toppings, some random ones, and Mr. Cloud Plays will list them in the order of 1 to 5, 1 being the highest and the best, 5 being the worst. Now, without any further things being said, Mr. Cloud Plays, are you ready?
Hit me with it, brother. Hit me with it.
Number 1.
Go on then.
A very casual, a very normal one. Pepperoni.
Man, pepperoni is a boring one for me, though. I don't even see it as casual. I think it's just bland. Like, it sits next to a cheese pizza in the freezer. Like,
it's not my favorite either.
It's not, very common, not about it. Not about it. I'm going to go for 4.
Okay. Chicken,
as in just chicken on its own? Are we talking like chicken with a bit of sweet corn, maybe some mushrooms?
No. Just chicken. It's a topping, bro. I'm not mentioning other toppings. Just
shit.
Chicken.
We're just going single toppings. Okay.
No. As in chicken. Chicken on a topping of pizza. How do you rate it? Would you eat chicken on a pizza?
Oh, hella. Yeah, 2.
There are other toppings on that imaginary said pizza, but we're talking about singular topics.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to hit a chicken for an easy 2. Your boy is a gym goer, avid gym goer, so I like to say that chicken's in my top points.
There's a controversial one for you now.
Oh, crap.
Wait, now, before I say this, guys, so we've got pepperoni on 4 and chicken on 2. Now, your next topping, Mr. Cloud Plays, pineapple.
5. 5.
Oh.
For you animals out there that are putting fruit on your pizza, outrageous behavior, man. outrageous. I'm gonna get roasted in the comments for this one, but that is just nah. My son is an avid pineapple and ham pizza guy. It pains me buying it from the shop.
It looks like we need to switch you out for your kid, my guy. Because I'm also a pineapple on pizza type of guy. Hey, man, listen, bro. Listen. Sit here and listen. Italians came up with pizza, and when they did, they weren't as basic as just putting meat on it and some spices. They were funky with it, my bro. There's pineapples on there, fruits on there.
Brother.
Trust me, it's banging, baby.
Man is a quarter Italian, and I ain't about that life. Guys, if you're watching this on video format right now, look at my face and look at it deep. I'm looking for a new co-host here on the Mixed Race podcast. If you would
Right. Okay, so pineapple going 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you remember that for the next 2 ones.
Oh, no.
So the next topping, Mr. Cloud plays, is
so
mushrooms.
Mushrooms. What have I got next? How many places have I got? 1.
So you've got
3.
You've got 1 left. 1 and 3 left. Yes.
Oh shit.
So just to recap, everybody, chicken took the spot on number 2.
Yeah.
Pepperoni took number 4, and pineapple took number 5.
Dirty ass pineapple sit at the bottom. Okay. All right. So I feel like you're gonna do me dirty on this last one. I can't even. What have I got? 1 and 3.
And 3.
See, I like mushrooms, man.
I do too.
I love mushrooms. Like, I think. But can I put mushrooms above chicken? Like, oh, I've messed up here.
Yeah, you have, mate. Well done. I'm loving this.
I'm gonna just have to put mushrooms on 1 because I actually think I would have mushrooms on every pizza going. It doesn't even matter. Like, if it's pepperoni, I'd put mushrooms on it. If it was chicken with a barbecue base or dripping in that, but I'd put mushrooms on it. I'm gonna put mushrooms on 1.
That's fair. Now, guys, this is the recap. We have pepperoni on number 4, pineapple number 5, chicken number 2, mushrooms number 1.
Yeah.
That means number 3 spot for Mr. Cloud Plays, meaning it's better than pepperoni and pineapples on pizza, is bananas. Mr. Cloud Plays bananas in spot number 3. And before you make that face, I have had it before. Banana on pizza. It's okay. It's not bad. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't have it again.
Are we talking like just like sloppy bananas, or like
no,
like those crispy hard ones?
No. The crispy hard like ones.
That is rancid. What the actual?
It's not bad. I'll be honest with you. It ain't bad. I've had it. It's actually quite good.
What do you have that with? Like, I know, like Hawaiian is like ham and pineapple. That's like where it sits in the category of pizza topping. But where the hell does banana live?
I got it from a weird takeaway. It was when I was in another town, Manchester, and it was with what was it? Mincemeat and chicken and some red and green peppers as well, and onions. It was quite nice.
Very weird. It's like a pizza split in that, isn't it?
It's not a foot cut. It's little slices of banana, to clarify. Like, you know, when you cut them up, it's like that. It's quite nice, man.
Mad. Actually mad. Guys, hit us up in the comment section. Bananas on pizza? Like that?
No. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about how bananas is taking number 3 spot for Mr. Cloud Plays, guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. I think you're gonna. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that one on the chin.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that
guys. One. Anyway, Mr. Cloud Plays. Put those potato shooters away. Let's talk about what you have in store for us today, my good sir.
Well, a lot like bananas on pizza, this one makes absolutely damn well no sense at all. But, Mr. Brown Yoda, if I told you that there was a game out there that is going completely viral, and when I say viral, you wait until you hear these numbers, but a game that is going completely viral right now that is essentially Pokemon with guns.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
It's called Palworld, and it's taken the gaming industry by storm at the minute. Do you want to hear what these numbers are like? Like, I actually can't believe this. So I've just recently started playing it literally today. I've just messaged Brown Yoda before the podcast telling him he needs to get on it. For those of you guys who don't know, it is free on Game Pass. You guys can go and play it, or you can purchase it on Steam. No, we're not partnered. We're not sponsored. Although if anyone wants to, then we're open to freaking advertisements. Anyhow.
Give me money.
Now, this one is crazy, okay? So Palworld, essentially Pokemon with guns, or Pokemon in the middle of America, however you want to label it. So, according to a new post on Twitter, the Pokemon-styled Indie Palworld managed to sell, get this, over 1 million copies in 8 hours after launch. 8 hours. Now, Palworld is dominating the Steam charts for most played games, and it's currently among the top 5 titles with over 300,000 concurrent players and swiftly approaching 400,000 on an upwards trajectory.
And this is an indie game, right?
This is essentially just a small indie game that was essentially somebody who enjoyed the look of Pokemon but thought it didn't have enough crime and gore in it. So essentially what you can now do is have what looks like a Electabuzz or a Pikachu and have it wield a Gatling gun.
Was the creator American? Do we know?
I don't actually know where the creator came from, but...
Well,
it is absolutely on point though. But this isn't just any sort of styled indie game.
Right.
This is a sort of like a survival game. So it starts off a little bit like Ark Survival.
Okay.
So you essentially start off with just your main character. There's a load of like weird chibi ghibli things running around and bouncing off the freaking cliffs and stuff. It's really weird to watch, I'm not gonna lie. And you essentially have to do the generic like picking up rocks, picking up like wood, making a base, making these parts, and then you find like this crystal where you have to make like craft Pokeballs, or they're called spheres in here anyway. But like, dude,
very original.
It's crazy, man. But it is so enjoyable as well. Like, and this is a multiplayer game. It's saying you ain't just got to play this on your own. You can jump in with other people and have multiplayer servers, which are like password locked. But yeah,
so
man.
we can play this together.
We can play this together.
It's like I've not played Ark, so I'm kind of drawing its, I guess, similarities with Minecraft. Would you say it's similar to Minecraft? Because from what you've described, it's somewhat similar.
Imagine if
with the survival aspect.
Yeah. Imagine if you had Minecraft survival in a Fortnite graphics.
Okay.
In the Pokemon world.
Oh. Yeah. I feel like,
it's oddly, but yet we're gonna throw in there a sprinkle of GTA. It's baffling, bro.
Oh gosh, that actually sounds quite fun. I can't wait to play that with you.
It's actually so damn good. Now I've only had maybe about an hour or 2 hours into it. Like it's not, I've not got too detailed into it or anything. But I think like the proof is in the pudding, man. 1 million quote unquote PAL tamers in only 8 hours. 8 hours?
Yeah. It's actually crazy. It's probably bigger than some actual AAA developer games.
100%. I'm going to have a quick look now and see if there's an update on it, because this was obviously 8 hours after launch. No. That post was put up 6 hours ago. That's about as fresh and as tweety as it can get. That is nutty, man.
Well,
absolutely
Palworld has
nutty.
clearly done bits.
Yeah, 100%.
And when did this game come out?
It fully released today.
Was there early access?
It wasn't early access to what I know of. I mean, I might be wrong on that. I do know a lot of YouTubers had access to it. So we were seeing it on YouTube for days and days before, solely because they had like hands-on behind the scenes. So I know like DPJ had it for like maybe the last couple of weeks, and he's just been grafting away and getting content lined up and stuff. So like, it's mad, but it is so good. So like, I really like do employ anybody like watching right now, if you haven't already, just jump onto Game Pass. Like if you've got Game Pass anyway, which realistically, who doesn't? But that will lead us on to a topic later on. That's a one you want to watch out for. I'm not going to lie to you, but irrelevant. If you've got Game Pass, jump on PC, jump on your Xbox, go and download it. Completely free. It's mental, absolutely mental. But it's a good crack and it's good fun with friends, from what I gather.
Oh wow, that sounds like fun. I can't wait to play it with you, my friend.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think it's just like the numbers are just absolutely insane. You can't dispute it like in the slightest.
And is it free on Xbox? Yeah. And what is it? Did you say it was free on Steam, or does it cost on Steam?
It costs money on Steam, from what I know. Just so you guys are all aware, listening to the pod, the last 5 minutes of this podcast that you haven't heard has been an absolute fucking shambles. I can't English whatsoever, but as you can see on screen right now, Palworld currently on Steam is at $22.49 with a 10% discount on launch day, which is a little bit confusing. Not really too sure why, but that ends on January 25th. And if you really want the soundtrack, you can get that for an extra Why the hell would you buy that for an extra £4? If you want the soundtrack for £4, be my guest. Or just jump onto Xbox and download it all completely free of charge with Xbox Game Pass.
Can I
Now
just say
we've got
really
that.
quickly, Mr. Can I just quickly say, Mr. Cloud Plays?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's okay to have some of those bad days where your English isn't on point. It's called the Mixed Race Podcast for a reason.
God damn it, I love that. I absolutely love that.
Alright, now whilst you sip on your kind of monster, Mr. Cloud Plays, there's a game I want to talk to you that was showcased on the Developer Direct earlier. And it is Indiana Jones and Great Circle.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch its trailer?
To be
Or the
fair, I
showcase of the
watched the
gameplay?
entire Developer Direct, and it was well intriguing. It was well intriguing.
Alright.
I think the Indiana Jones was definitely the highlight. It was definitely, I think it was shown last, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
But it was definitely the highlight. It was like literally half of the actual Developer Direct, from what I gathered. It looks good, man.
Do you? I wasn't a fan of its. It's in first person, and I'm
Yeah,
not
I
a
knew you were
fan.
going to say that. I hate it. It's the only thing that's got me down, and that's the only thing that's like disappointed me. Third person, that's damn thing. Third person.
So, for everybody wondering, or if you haven't seen the trailer or the showcase at all, you will get to live and breathe as Indiana Jones, good old Indy. And the only downside that I've seen is that it is in first person. But from what I've seen, it can be switched to third person only when you're traversing the environment. For example, when you use your... I can't make the whipping noise, but when you use your whip to kind of wrap around a pole and you kind of travel up a wall,
Yeah.
for instance, or going up a ladder, the camera will move out of first person into third person view, but for only that aspect.
Does that not
Yeah, I
irritate
know.
you?
It does. I feel like this game would have played a lot better if it was in third person.
Who is it developing this?
I have
Machine Game? Is it Machine Games?
Yes. Now that you remind me, it is Machine Games. Yes, one of their most notable games in the past was Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein, however it's pronounced. That series, Wolfenstein was one of their
Wolfenstein.
was one of their most notable game series in the past.
Which
And
was like one of the most original launches when the PlayStation 4 launched, wasn't it?
I can't remember that.
It was
far
one of the
back, to be
it was one of
honest.
the open games that you were able to buy with the PS4.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's far back. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I never played those series, so I don't know much about them. But I have seen gameplay of the Indiana Jones from what they showed. There were some aspects of it where I thought the graphics were lacking quite a bit. I don't know. What do you think about that?
To be fair, like for me, it was the characterization. I think if you're going to do these sorts of games, that's absolutely fine. But the biggest key feature when you're trying to replicate a movie, which is where they go wrong every single time, is graphical imagery, my friend. It needs to be crisp. Unreal Engine 5 needs to be on a top format. It needs to be like looking at the film. It needs to be so crisp it's unbelievable. The problem is that their faces look like they'd been chiseled straight out of an N64 for me.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I think in the first opening cutscene when he's stuck in the sand, and I think it's German who's interrogating him, or just doing his usual
Ting.
cliche bad guy
Man's
lines.
doing his ting.
You're stuck. You can't get us now. But yeah, I was like, the graphics look kind of bleh, and the hair strands look a bit like, well, empty.
I mean, to be fair, I think like to be fair, most development companies don't ever get hair right. That's one of my biggest niggling points. It don't matter what game we go into, really. There's not many of them that get it right. But
Yeah, no, that's fair.
it just looked dead, man. Like, it looked so good, the idea of it and the consensus of it, like before the Developer Direct came, and everyone was getting hyped about it, and I was gassed. And then it came out, and I thought, fuck, first person? Like, it was as soon as they said the words, and I quote, we're going to enable you guys to play as Indiana Jones, but not just as Indiana Jones, as Indiana Jones. You're going to be able to see through Indiana Jones's eyes. And I thought, fucking first person. I knew it.
Yeah. But apart from first person, I've got some other features that I want to talk to you about. So,
Go on.
in terms of gameplay, we know it's going to be first person. But there will be puzzles in the game, so you'll get to put your thinking cap on, like Indiana Jones, and kind of solve puzzles and sort stuff out. Exactly. You do that celebration. You do that celebration. I don't know who it is.
For audio listeners, I'm just doing the Rashford.
That's it. The Rashford celebration. Look at that. And combat-wise, you've got melee, which interprets into the stealth gameplay, or you've got your casual gun gameplay, as well as using your whip.
Okay.
That's about it for like gameplay from what I figured out from the showcase and stuff. Another little piece of little knowledge for you, a little nugget of knowledge. So the timeline of this game is in between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. So it is smack in the middle of those two games. Those two movies, sorry.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting timeline. To be fair, like, the one thing I'm intrigued by and one thing I really, really want to know,
Yeah.
and if they don't do it, they're idiots.
Oh, okay.
Are we going to be running away from a boulder at any point? Because that's like the most iconic Indiana Jones scene, isn't it? Like,
that's true. Yeah, very true. Oh gosh, I can't remember. To be fair, did you watch the most recent Indiana Jones movie? The Dial of Destiny, I believe it's called.
I don't think so, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, neither have I. No, neither have I. It's just, to be fair, I'm trying to think of. I can't remember the last time I watched an Indiana Jones movie. It might be time to recap.
When I was a youth. For sure.
Little Ute thing. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I think we might have to rewatch these Mr. Cloud players.
100%.
And just let me know if you feel like cuddling with me.
I love that. When we go into like the developer direct though, was there any of the other games that intrigued you like at all? Because I feel like it was okay, but it was just a little bit weak for me.
Yeah.
About
there wasn't much else.
Was it Hellblade? Is that what it was called? Hellblade 2?
Helldivers 2, was it?
No, you know the really creepy looking one which has all like the whispers and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was called Hellblade 2.
Was it
It's got like that really creepy woman.
Yes. The weird with the little.
Did you ever play the first one?
No, I didn't.
Mate, it's mad. Like literally, the immersion on it is insane. So if, like you got to play it with headphones on for a start, and then when you go in, it's like almost like a horror-esque, voodoo-y sort of game. But like for the whole first part of the game, all you can hear is like whispers. Like, but it's in like a 3D audio, so you can hear whispers from like behind your neck and shit. It's weird as shit, man. But it looked really good. It got really good reception on the first launch, and I think it will do quite well with the second one. But it's just not my sort of game.
To be fair, one that did interest me was Avowed. It looked like
oh my gosh.
Yeah, like a little fantasy RPG type situation, right? I don't know much about it, but it looked decent.
It's first person again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a little bit weird, but it is a first person. A lot of magic, from what I gathered.
Yeah, there's a lot of swordplay as well. Mm-hmm. I believe the story is based on the Lord or whatever sending you to a world that's infested with the plague or something like that.
Something like that. It looks pretty good though. I was quite surprised to see it straight off the bat.
Were there any other games that possibly interested you?
What was it called? I completely forgot. We were talking about this before we started recording.
Oh, Visions of Mana or something.
Visions of Mana. I think that's going to be a hit and miss, you know. I think that you've really got... Because the old Mana games have all been like turn-based RPGs.
I've not played any of them, if I'm being honest with you.
Mate, it's a massive franchise. It's like literally been so many of these games, but they've all been turn-based RPGs, and they've taken a leap into the action RPG realm now. So it's a little bit like, did you ever play like the online Final Fantasy?
No, I did not.
But maybe Genshin Impact?
I played a little bit of Genshin Impact.
It's a little bit like that, or at least it looks like it, just not as graphically designed. It looks quite good though. It does look like it could be quite enjoyable. I don't know much on it really. It's quite vague, but it definitely looked very pretty.
Okay. To be fair, apart from Avowed and Indiana Jones, I didn't have much else for the developer direct.
I was quite disappointed with the developer direct though. Like considering last year, did you watch last year's one?
Oh gosh, I don't remember, mate.
That was
if I'm being honest.
They had a shadow drop for that game that was called Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yes, I remember that.
And it dropped 3 hours later or something like that. That was the developer direct for that was mental.
Did you ever play that game? Because it looked interesting, but I never got.
I got a little bit of hands-on time with it, but I didn't play it too much. It was a really good game, though. To be fair, it did really well, and the reception that it got was incredible. Which is why I was kind of surprised that they didn't do anything this time round.
Ah, interesting.
But it was a little weak for me. I think the Indiana Jones game is really good, but I think we're just in a year of really stagnant gaming. So
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's
man.
gonna be 2022 all over again, eh?
Mate, don't even. But one thing while we're talking about the reception of gaming in this year is the current controversy. Now, on Forbes right now, there is a massive article that's gone up, and it's actually it's done bits, to be fair. And I think the community are really talking about this right now because I think it's a bit of an odd one.
We do love a bit of controversy here on the Mixed Race podcast, Mr. Cloud
You
Players, so do enlighten
bro,
us.
you know. Well, we've got this article right here that you guys are seeing on screen right now, and it says to all gaming executives, if gamers cannot own their games, you are greenlighting piracy. So if you don't know, right now, a lot of the gaming community are kind of going, not in an outrage per se, but there is like a massive conversation going on about a load of companies, or at least majority of them, are looking at you never owning a game again. So
What, like a
gaming
subscription service.
they all want to go down like subscription service routing. A bit like, essentially what they've done is they've seen Xbox Game Pass, they've seen what they've done, and they've gone, we can do that for just our games. So you will never own a title again, but you'll have access to all of the games from that company. There are so many downsides to that, it is disgusting.
Yeah.
You look at how many development teams there are, how many publishers there are. Like, you imagine having a subscription service for every fucking one of them.
Yeah. Plus, I think, like, I'm sorry, but that would, like, your monthly cost would go up significantly on that basis as well. Whereas I wouldn't personally mind paying £60 for
On a one-off.
For like a one-off Ubisoft game that is good.
Mm-hmm. But you get
I
to
wouldn't
keep
want to
it,
play the others.
and you can forever just go in and put that disc in or download that game again and play it. The problem is that you pay for a catalog.
Yeah.
They can take out and put in what they want.
Yeah, plus with owning your own copy, especially if it's a physical copy, you can sell it back and make some money off it, man.
It's crazy. I don't know what they're thinking, to be completely honest. But
I don't
you
think
say
they
that
should.
you can sell it off. But again, I haven't put this article in here, but I'm really tempted to drag it up. But right now, it's just been announced that Game,
Oh, I think I heard about this.
they're now not accepting trade-ins. And they're not
Game
selling
Station,
pre-used
CX.
games.
Yeah, no, that's fair, but like you gotta think.
But that's the first
Game
one.
Station and CEX still exist, so it shouldn't be.
Depends on how they change the circumference on this thing. This could be This could be huge. Like this could go like CEX could just go.
Well, I think if anything, CX could probably go the complete opposite way and just go sky high.
Which I
Because
think it
people
depends
then-
on how far these gaming executives take it on far of like a legal front. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what
I
if they
guess.
don't sell hard copies anymore? So CEX is
Yeah.
not going to be able to sell hard copy games because they won't exist, which is where they're saying that you're essentially greenlighting piracy because I don't want to
Yeah.
pay for a subscription to Ubisoft because I don't like all of your damn games. But
I don't like Ubisoft
Star
in general.
Wars Outlaws,
Yeah.
I want that game. I'll pay 60 quid, 70 quid for that game. I don't want the rest of your crap though.
Absolutely.
I'm not paying a subscription
Yeah.
service for freaking entire catalogue I'm going to play one game on.
Do you think if this ever happened that whilst CX and all these lot might end up failing in the long term, but in the short term process, then don't you think they'd skyrocket in the terms of nobody else will take in trading games except for
Oh, short term,
CEX.
yeah. When Game making this announcement and stuff like that, especially in the UK. For those of you guys who don't know, obviously we're both from the UK, and we don't have like the generic like GameStop, and
Yeah, it's GameStop
Target,
as well.
and all of them places. We have a place called Game, which is as far as I'm aware UK based, and CEX as well. There is a fly in front of my face. Be gone, fly.
yes, point at it. That's it. Point at the fly.
But yeah, I think that it'll be an interesting one. I think if Game do that and then a load of other companies could jump on board of it, I think CEX will skyrocket. But CEX is a profitable company anyway, man. You seen how much they freaking charge for things over there? Mental.
Hey, yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy to be fair, and they grade it as well. It's just annoying.
I know you pay an extra £20 sometimes if it's got a box.
So annoying.
Madness.
Yeah, it is. But now, speaking of madnesses, Mr. Cloud Plays, here's a madness for you. A little announcement from Square Enix. Form Stars. I don't know if you've seen that, but it is basically kind of like Splatoon from back in the day.
Yeah,
But
on the
with
Switch,
Form.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're kind of like going through this arena, and you've got a gun that shoots foam. And I believe when you're traveling on your own form, your movements a lot quicker and faster, and you're more agile. So it's basically like a arena-based team form shooter game.
That can be quite
And
enjoyable, man.
I believe I believe the purpose of the game is to just kind of of a match would be to just kind of dominate with the form and I guess kill your enemies.
Okay. That's definitely
And
interesting for sure.
it looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun, and it's got the element of, well, to be fair, few game developers do this, but some do it well, like Fall Guys, Fortnite,
Yeah.
and now Square Enix. The colors, wow, it really makes the game pop. I don't know if you've seen any of the gameplay or the images or the trailer itself.
I
Oh, the
have,
colors
yeah.
pop.
It does look
Really-
pretty damn good. It's coming to PlayStation Plus in February, isn't it?
February 6th, I believe, yes, and it'll be free. So get your
Nice.
hands on it. We're definitely going to play some matches, Mr. Cloud Plays.
Nice. I'm excited for that one. To be fair, there's a lot going on with that game at the minute. It's big in the news, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's just a completely wild and fun fact, because I saw this one earlier when I was scouting for things to talk to you about. But a lot of like what you see and what you play inside of the game is obviously all handmade. A lot of the visionary stuff,
Right.
so like caricatures and all this sort of stuff, AI generated.
Oh,
So we were
What, so
talking.
the-
We were talking last week about the whole AI thing going into gaming and stuff. They've heavily leaned into the AI generation inside of this game. So some of it
Oh.
they didn't even design.
it'll be interesting to see how that plays out because, I mean, I'm sure it would make their development process or designing process a lot easier.
A lot faster, man. A lot faster. But that
Oh,
could
yeah.
mean though that we could have more games per like every year based on this AI generation, which I wasn't really sure about like before.
could,
But
like-
I'm getting on board with it slowly. Like
Yeah, but then again, sorry for interrupting, but it could be a big hit or miss because you've got that. Because there's gamers, I'm one of them, that prefer the detail in graphics and stuff, and you gotta kind of think how graphically detailed will AI be able to generate,
But I think it depends,
especially
what
in
you
a
do it on,
3D
because
visual.
With this game, which is the Foam Stars, it's like ideal for it, isn't it? It's a cartoon-fied,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you only have to make it like the base version of it. I don't know
Yeah,
how
and
much
then-
into it they've done with AI. All I know is that there's a lot of AI-inspired stuff inside of this game.
Would you say it would be the base design, or would you say it would be the whole thing in a 3D aspect, or what do you think? Maybe it was
I
just a
don't
base
know.
design, and maybe they went up from it.
Maybe. I know that a lot of it was handcrafted. They have made a statement that a lot of it was handcrafted, but they have also said that yes, a lot of like the caricature, like the viewers point on it is all AI generated. So a lot of the marketing ploys and schemes that they've used have been AI generated as well, which
Oh.
I think is a little bit. It's a big controversy for him at the moment because a lot of people are like, well, we're paying you for a fully fledged game that you've hand designed and this, that, and the other, when actually you've put some code in and made a freaking AI thing. People are getting a little bit salty about it, and I think it's one of those. I think if a game is good, who gives a toss how it's made?
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's jumping straight back into Form Stars gameplay wise. There'll be 8 playable Form Stars with 3 separate competitive modes in the game itself. So you've got Smash the Star, you have In Happy Bath, and
In Happy Bath.
yeah, don't ask.
Sounds ominous.
Sorry. It's just called Happy Bath. Apologies. The in is just sorry, and you'll understand in a minute. And then the third game mode is Rubber Duck Party.
Rubber Duck Party.
Right, yeah. So going off to Smash the Star. So this game mode sees one team member crowned the star player after 7 kills. If a team can defeat their opponent's star player, they'll win the match. So that's the premise of that game mode.
Fair.
Now, Happy Bath Survival Is the full name of that game mode. And the purpose of this is players must completely wipe out the opposing team of players in 2 or 3 rounds to win.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like search and destroy, but you'll have 2 or 3 rounds of it where from what it's described, if a player dies, they won't be able to respawn within those rounds, or maybe they do, and it's like just search and destroy.
And this is third-person play, is it?
Yes,
Pretty
it's
sure
third.
it is, yeah.
It's third. Yeah, it's third person visuals.
It could be quite cool, man.
It'd be fun. It'd be like one of those chill games to play when you just, after a busy weekend and whatnot, and you just want to chill out and just chill with the boys and vibe out.
Yeah, it could be really cool.
The last game I don't want to talk about, it's mainly because it's just funny. Rubber Duck Party. This game mode tasks players with dancing on top of a giant rubber duck. That's right.
What do you mean?
Dancing, yes. This game mode tasks players with dancing on top of a giant rubber duck, so it can slowly move into the opposing team's goal. So I guess whilst you're dancing on top of the duck, it'll move. Kind of like, did you ever play Move the Payload in Overwatch? Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
That movie. So it'll be kind of like that. Maybe that's only instigated once you start dancing. I don't know the exact specifics, but I think it's a nice little addition into the Move the Payload kind of game mode type situation. Because we had one called Safeguard in Black Ops 4 as well, I believe. That was quite fun. But could you imagine, like, just gunfire, but foam fire everywhere, and there's just somebody dancing on top of the rubber duck? I would assume you could do that by emoting. So there might be emotes in the game, and if there's actual audios, like songs, with those emotes.
Interesting, man.
Could you imagine just like kind of shooting foam everywhere, trying to kill people, and all of a sudden you just hear Rick Astley, "Never gonna give you up," just kind of playing on the rubber duck. Oh, brilliant. It would be fun. I can't wait for this game. I think it's gonna be an absolute banger, and it'll be one of those party games that kind of just goes down with kind of just stays in the category with Fall Guys and Fortnite and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it could be quite enjoyable. I think it's quite interesting. It's definitely more of that arcadey style game that may hit off. I think with these games though, it either hits big or does nothing.
Yeah,
because there was another game, I can't remember if you remember it, where it was like platforms and you had to go through like certain levels. I remember playing it for ages. Like, to be fair, I really enjoyed it. I can't remember what it's bloody called now. I'm gonna screw myself in the foot here.
Put on your thinking cap, Mr. Cloud, please.
I can't remember what it is, but that says it all, doesn't it, really? Like, let's be real. I can't remember what it is, but it could be one of those games that does really well for maybe a couple of weeks, and then, like, the player base just kind of dips, but it gets, like, a little base of steady player base. Like, good for, like, a couple of thousand people that just really enjoy the game.
Kind of like Among Us and Fall Guys.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Among Us is a different breed, bro.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Among Us has... It's one of I'd class it as one of those games where it's really good, but if you don't have the numbers for it, then you can't really enjoy the game to its full extent. So it kind of, for me, goes into that category, same as Fall Guys and all these party games, because it's a great game to play, especially when you're chilling out. Though I don't know what aspect of lying to your friends is chilling out, but nonetheless.
Stress,
yeah. But for me, it just goes into that category personally.
Okay. Well, to be fair, this podcast will only just last so long with this next bit of news. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh? It's kind of concerning. So obviously, we've revolved around all new games and all this sort of stuff happening. And it's really cool while we've got the likes of Power Worlds and Foam Stars and all of these games coming out, Indiana Jones. But unfortunately... right now, there seems to be a bit of a dilemma.
Oh, gosh. What's going on here?
Now, last week, we obviously addressed the fact that Twitch were making cuts, this, that, and the other, and that there was a lot of sackings and layoffs that were happening.
Are you going to sack me? Are you about to sack me, Mr. Cloudplace? Is this what's about to happen? Are you going to sack me?
Not live on camera.
Okay, good. Continue.
We'll talk afterwards, bro.
Fuck!
But it's just officially been announced that with official numbers and official calculations, and I say official, over a third of all video game developers have been laid off just last year.
So in the whole year of 2023.
In the whole year of 2023, from October 2022 to October 2023, so these aren't even updated numbers, a third of all video game developers affected by the layoffs last year. It's freaking crazy. So listen to the numbers on this one. So the extent of the impact has been summarized in the annual survey for the Game Developers Conference organizer Informa, which asked more than 3,000 developers across indie and AAA studios about their experience over the last 12 months, being October 2022 to October 2023. Response was that 35% of those polled said they had been affected by the layoffs. 7% had been personally laid off. 17% seeing their colleagues be laid off. 11% of other teams and departments, the people that they know were laid off. Yada yada yada. Irrelevant to it, we are in a very difficult point right now.
Wow. Okay.
We are losing developers left, right, and center, and this isn't even small developers, because there is I can't remember his. He's a really big developer. I can't remember his name, so I'm not going to try and fudge it because I'm not going to do him justice, and he's incredible at his job. But we are losing some really, really big developers from some really big AAA games as well. And this is the bit that's concerning. And the bit that disappoints me the most is, even though we're losing all of these developers and some of these big names and some people who have made some incredible games, how the fuck is Todd Howard still at the fucking developer direct and not being sacked yet? Like, how can we lose so many incredible game designers and still have this curly-haired muppet stood on screen announcing games at the latest Xbox Developer Direct? Irrelevant to it, we'll move on, because otherwise we're going to hit some controversies here on our own, but irrelevant to it. Like,
wow.
It's crazy, man. It's actually really concerning, because we're starting to lose developers from big AAA titles, which means that games that we know and love that are due to come may just take longer to come now.
You said it twice. You said it once. I was like, yeah, I can just smirk and just kind of go past this. The second time, no chance.
Two grown men on the podcast, ladies and gents. Two grown men.
Acting like children. Wow.
It's crazy, though. That is absolutely crazy. What concerns me the most is how, like, we are in a day and age at the moment where gaming is becoming abundantly terrible. I mean, the most grossing game at the moment of the last freaking 24 hours is a Pokemon with guns. Pokemon with guns.
What's the audio, by the way, for that? Did you know what the audio track was that was selling separately for it?
I haven't got a clue. It was like
This is America. Yeah. Right.
Click, clack, down, officer down.
Oh, whoa, calm down. Oh, that was a madness coming out of your mouth, Mr. Cloud Players.
It's a good song, though.
Speaking of coming, have you heard my favorite game of 2023, good old Hogwarts Legacy, is officially been given the title of the best-selling game of 2023.
What? Has it actually?
Apparently so. I've sent you two links for this, Mr. Cloud Players. One is for the article, and the other one is a little tweet that just shows an image format of the 20 best-selling games of 2023. And there's a whole list in there that involves Hogwarts Legacy #1. You got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the 2023 version, Madden NFL, Spider-Man 2, Legend of Zelda, Diablo 4, and all that good stuff.
Oh
now,
my god!
This list contains game titles that weren't made in 2023. For example, the Modern Warfare 2 one. But they're up there, man, for this year for best selling, and Hogwarts Legacy took it away. Funny enough, if you read the article, it goes on to say, they stole, Hogwarts Legacy stole the best-selling game title from Call of Duty and Rockstar. Now, I just want you to know that Call of Duty has been the best-selling game every single year, except for 2013, when Rockstar released GTA 5, and 2018, when Rockstar released Red Dead Redemption 2. But for every other year, I want to say since maybe 2010, Call of Duty has been the best-selling game, and Hogwarts Legacy has just snatched that away.
That's incredible.
That is, isn't it? I mean, I'll be honest, it deserves it. I
100%.
genuinely...
We've mentioned it on
It's so
every
good.
podcast, guys. Like, literally,
funny
every
enough, yeah, we
podcast.
have.
It's one of my favourite games in the last maybe 5 years.
For
me,
yeah,
it is.
no. I was thinking of Elden Ring, but yeah, no, I'd place Hogwarts
Don't get me
Legacy
wrong,
over Elden Rings.
Like, Elden Ring is definitely up there. It's a really good game. I enjoyed it, and to be fair, it made my career for the most part.
Wish I made mine.
But something about Hogwarts, man. I don't know, but
It's-
evidently it broke an incredible 14-year streak, for God's sake.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just more credit to it. I think developers should look and study Hogwarts Legacy and try to make games similar to that because it was just so immersive. But anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore because we've mentioned it many times on podcasts. So, Mr. Cloud Plays, before we move on to the next topic, I have a little mid-podcast surprise for you, and there are no other links for you to look at, so don't you worry, my friend. Look at the camera and just smile, my friend. Smile for the audience.
Okay.
And mentally smile for the audio listeners on Spotify. I have a questionnaire for you.
Oh,
A little
crap.
fun questionnaire that you have. Guys, this is the funniest part. I just set this up before the podcast. Cloud Plays has no idea this was happening, and I thought I'd kind of just jump on him with this. Middle of the podcast, so here it is. Are you ready? The questionnaire topic, Mr. Cloud Plays, this might make you feel a bit more at home. Star Wars.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this.
There's 10 questions for you. I've listed them 3 per category except for the last one. So you've got easy, medium, hard, and then you've got ultra difficult, which is just one question. So it's
Okay.
10 questions in total. Okay? So we'll start off with easy, of course. Nice and easy for you.
To be fair, I'm going to do terrible with this. I'm
No,
going to
you'll
do
be fine.
terrible with this.
I believe in you, Mr. Cloud Plays. I believe in you.
Wait.
Number 1.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Oh, yes. That was brilliant.
Now I'm ready.
All right. Number 1. Question number 1. What weapon do Jedi Knights use? These are easy questions, my bro.
A lightsaber.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. What is the name of Han Solo's ship? Oh no. Mr. Cloud Plays. Oh no.
The Millennium Falcon?
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, we're getting there.
Oh. That was a bit risky. You
I was
thought
like-
that one.
The pressure got to me,
Yes.
man. The pressure got to me.
Here's a trick question. What is the actual name of Baby Yoda?
Oh, crap. I know this because I watched all of Mandalorian.
already know
Oh,
this is on
no.
I can give you a hint, but that's it. And I want you to know this is the easy questions.
Oh, my
Stop,
God.
stop. Don't Google it. Look at me. Look at the
I'm
camera.
looking directly at you, bro. The camera's here, fam.
Good. Do you want a hint?
Brother.
I can give you one hint. I can give you one hint only.
What? Go on.
His name starts with a G. G.
Bruh, I'm gonna quit my life.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh.
Nah, I don't. Mate, I'm a flip out when you tell me what this is because, like, I know what this is. I feel
I'll
like
give
the
you
pressure
10,
of the podcast is just getting to me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer was Grogu.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I knew that. Fuck.
Ooh, 2 out of 3 so far. How are you feeling?
Pissed off.
Right, and
Okay.
so you're feeling pissed off going into the medium difficulty, Mr. Cloud Plays. Are you ready?
Great. I can't believe I didn't get Grogu. I can read the comments already. Go on.
What color was Darth Vader's first lightsaber?
Darth Vader. This is a trick question.
It's kind of. What color was Darth Vader's first lightsaber?
Blue?
Ding, 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 ding. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You played a naughty on me, my friend.
Okay, I'm not sure you're gonna get this one.
Okay.
Didn't get Grogu, but in what year did the first Star Wars movie come out?
Oh, we're talking the 90s, aren't we? I'm gonna say. Oh my god, I don't actually know. I know that I was a kid. Like, I know that I was. I'm gonna say 1993.
Ooh, 1977.
Not what? Okay,
Yes.
maybe I wasn't a kid. How on?
Yeah.
Really? 77?
1977, Mr. Cloudface. That's when the first Star Wars came out.
Holy damn!
But now that you think about it, it kind of explains the little scene cuts when the lightsabers used to come up.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was like it's day and night, isn't it? Fair play.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm dumb as hell.
Here's a good one. Number 3 for the medium difficulty. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What was the name of the Gungan who acts as a guide for Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn in The Phantom Menace?
Of the what?
Of the name of the Gungan who acts as a guide. He has long ears, if that helps.
Oh, I ain't got a foggiest, mate.
This is gonna really.
Oh wait, no, I do know. I do know. Jar Jar Binks.
Yes, correct. Jar Jar
Come
Binks.
on.
Do the voice.
No, I don't know if I can.
Ah.
Jar Jar Binksy.
There we go. That's it. I'm glad you got that one. Gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
god damn.
So what
That
are we
was
on?
good.
We are on 4 out of 6.
Okay.
So far, so good.
It's respectable. That's
Now-
respectable. Like,
Now we're going on to the hard difficulty. I hope
great.
you're
This is
ready
where
for
it goes
this one.
downhill, guys. This is where it goes downhill.
Who frees Princess Leia from her chains when she was being held captive by Jabba the Hutt?
I feel like this is a trick question as well. Was this Han Solo?
Think literally who frees Princess Leia from her chains when she is being held captive by Jabba the Hutt?
And this is a hard one because realistically, Luke would be the obvious answer. But it's.
Think literally.
I remember. Does she free herself?
Nope.
Jabba the Hutt?
Why would Jabba the Hutt release his own... What? No.
I don't know. This is a hard one, isn't it? And I don't know who the hell it could be. Because it's not Luke. It's not Han Solo. I'm trying to remember the scene in my head, and all I can see is the
Right, okay.
the buns. The buns. That's all I can see.
Oh, the buns, right. Oh, gosh, for those wondering on Spotify, Mr. Cloud Plays just, well, just, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
He just became a kid and pretended to hold boobies.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Oh,
the answer for that one, Mr. Cloud Plays, when I said literally, I meant literally R2-D2.
oh, okay. Okay. I wouldn't have got that, to be fair. I don't remember that scene too well, mate. I was a little bit distracted back then, evidently.
To be fair, every man was.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Earlier in the questionnaire, you said you watched the whole of Mandalorian. Let's hope that pays off. What is Mando's real name in The Mandalorian? For those on Spotify, Mr. Cloud Plays just made a very confusing face as he put on his thinking cap.
Oh, mate, if I didn't get Grogu, I wasn't going to get the bald guy, was I?
That's true.
Damn it. Mandalorian. That's all they called him throughout the whole thing as well.
Mm-mm.
No. I know they do say his name, but majority of them called him Mando.
Mando, yeah. But that's not the answer we're looking for.
Is this the hardest? Is this the ultra hard one?
Nope.
Oh crap! It's not.
No.
Okay, so this is just a hard one. Mandalorian's real name. I don't know. I can see what he looks like. I can remember what he looks like.
Pedro Pascal. Everybody knows what he looks like. Sexy man.
I don't know.
I can give you a hint. Would you like a hint?
You can do. I don't think I'm gonna get it though.
His first name and surname start with the letter D.
Nah.
Din Djarin.
Dinjarin.
D-I-N space D-J-A-R-I-N. Din Djarin.
God damn it, man. That one was hard. That was quite difficult. I'm a little bit worried about this last one though.
We're on 4 out of 8.
This isn't so respectable anymore.
Question number 9. If you get 5 out of the 10, that's fair.
Okay.
I feel like you should get this. Senator Palpatine was which Sith Lord?
Palpatine.
Yes. What was his Sith Lord name? What did they call him?
Shit, was he the electrical fingery guy?
Yes.
The fucking... Oh my god. Palpatine was Darth... Oh my god!
Come on, you close. Darth what?
This is actually irritating. I can't... Darth
Sounds
Vader,
like you might...
Darth Maul, Darth... Just
come on,
out.
you're so close!
I
So
can't.
close.
This is embarrassing at this point.
It really is. You might need to watch the Star Wars movies again, my friend.
I can't for the fact... I don't know if it's the pressure of the pod,
I think it is.
but
I think it is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Darth. It begins with S, if that helps.
Wait, no, Darth
Starts with an S.
Sidious.
There you go.
It was him, was it?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'll give you that. That's 5 out of 9 so far. I'll give you
Okay.
that because I didn't say the full thing.
Okay.
Now,
Jesus, this is hard, man.
you've got 5 out of 9 so far. You've hit the halfway point, which is acceptable. It's not respectable, but it's acceptable.
Okay. We've got one
This
question
is-
left, I'm presuming.
This is the ultra hard difficulty. Are you ready? This is the ultra difficult pandemonium level difficulty. I don't even know what
I'm not
pandemonium
getting
means,
this.
but we're here.
I'm not getting this. Go on.
The original 6 Star Wars films were all released in which month? It's 1 month to clarify. Which month were all these 6 Star Wars films released on?
May.
Yes, the month of
May the
George Lucas's
4th
birth.
be with you.
Yes, indeed, absolutely. May is also. Do you know why May? It was George Lucas's birthday.
Yeah, I was
in
going
May.
to say, yeah, Lucas's birthday, yeah.
Well
That's
done, you got the
mad.
ultra difficult one. Maybe I should have put Baby Yoda's name on the first one, but on the last one, but sure.
I can't
Well,
believe
Mr. Cloud
that.
Plays, you got 6 out of 10. I would say with you answering the ultra difficult one. 6 out of 10.
I think that's
respectable.
respectable. Yeah,
That's a
man.
respectable amount.
That's
I respect
respectable. For those of you guys listening to that and have already roasted me previously, feel free to stick some more like comments in the comment sections and let me know some of the topics you want to hear us get quizzed on, because I think that
Yeah.
I've got to ruin this bitch on the next one.
And if
Gotta
you
get
enjoyed
it.
that, And if you enjoyed that and you're some rich sheikh in Dubai, message me, DM me. I'll give you my PayPal. Cool. That's it for the questionnaire from me, Mr. Cloud Plays. 6 out of 10. Well done.
6 out of 10. Fair play. Fair play. Okay, so I think that just about wraps up episode 3. As always, in standard fashion, because I love them so much. Do you want to sign us off for yet another episode, Mr. Brown Yoda?
Ooh. You know what? Sure. Because you introed it, I'll outro it.
Gang, gang.
Okay? Cool. Cool. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.
Fucking every time.
I love me my little basic jokes. Right. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I remember the green team. Don't worry. I remember the green team this time, Mr. Cloudbase. Don't worry.
Bet.
For all those listening and watching, we appreciate you. We kind of love you.
Boop, boop.
But we hope you enjoyed this episode. If there's any feedback, let us know how you guys did on that questionnaire. If you played along, do let us know how many you got out of 10. If you did better than Cloud Plays, which is expected, pop it in the comments. Let us know. And thank you again for watching. Spotify, YouTube, we love it. If you're on Spotify, come over to YouTube, check us out. If you're on YouTube, come over to Spotify, check us out there. You might not want to see our ugly mugs and just listen to us, which is fair. So, by all means, this is the end of this podcast, and I'll leave you with a wise sentence.
Why not just
from a wise
fucking
man.
end the podcast, fam?
Nope. I want to say this one line from a very wise man. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the clouds. Bye.
Bitch.